Today I effed up by impersonating a porn star. This literally just happened. Sometimes when I'm alone, I do goofy things with my voice. Exaggerated impressions, thick accents, general squealing, you name it. I live with family, so alone time where I can make noise carelessly isn't common. Well, one of the noises I make happens to be an exaggerated oof peep. A la that of a porn actress. It always makes me laugh because I'm an idiot like that, and I do it only once in a while, when the thought occurs and the place is empty. Now we have very thin floor, so thin that if people are talking above you, you can clearly make out the conversation. This is important for later. Today I was in my basement doing laundry. I dropped some clothes and exclaimed, "Oh feep." And of course, my brain instantly clicked, and I did that exaggerated, "Oh feep," of a porn actress. Now I didn't just say "oh feep," I yelled it. I yelled it like I was a real estate agent getting DP'd in the kitchen of her open house. This happened to happen right after my mom came home through the back door, directly above me. I hadn't noticed as I had been talking to myself. Only in the silence of my forbidden impression did I hear the familiar footsteps above me. I still haven't gone upstairs. I'm not sure I ever will again. TL, doctor, while in the basement, I imitated that distinct oof peep of a porn actress right when my mom came through the back door, right above me. We have very, very thin floors. 2 upvotes if op is a guy. I didn't realize it could be otherwise until I read your comment. Same. I was 100% it was a guy when I was reading it. This is Reddit. Everyone's a white American male until proven otherwise. 2 out of 3. I'm British. Nah, you weren't British until you commented it. Schrodinger's crumpet. I just chuckled. I'm a white American fella, by the way. I think we always assume the author is us, in a way, so unless there are specific details proving otherwise, we kinda just picture ourselves. I'm a woman and I still pictured a man. Could be certain word choices that tip off our unconscious minds in little ways. I mean, Reddit def has a big ass gender ratio, but even elsewhere, like reading an article, or short story, there be bias. So one time I was doing laundry down in the basement of my aunt's house. I lived there for a couple years. I'm not sure what came over me, but I started dirty talking the washing machine. Things like, "Oh yeah, you like it dirty, don't you? Yeah, I bet you can take the whole load, huh? I'm gonna fill you up and you're gonna love it." Kinda stuff. Was laughing at myself because I thought it was pretty funny. Turned around to go back upstairs and my aunt is just standing there at the top of the stairs giving me a look that was a mix of equal parts confusion, disgust and disappointment. Took a couple of days before eye contact wasn't weird anymore. I love how funny this is. It's good clean fun. Legend says op lived the rest of their life in that basement. And if you listen closely, at really quiet times, you may still hear a random oof peep. Did you get stuck in the washing machine after? He said mom, not stepbrother. I've noticed that nobody ever says stepuncle. Too real. They make you not talk about it. TLDR, Op's family knows her Reddit account and is trying to hide the shame of getting caught climaxing with the dryer. Wait, what? Undefined. I am still entirely confused about this. What you/Scopensource was implying was that Op created this whole post because he or she knows that a family member of theirs will more than likely come across the post, thus creating an alibi and backstory as to why they had shouted oof peep. Like a porn star. In reality, allegedly, Op actually had been using the washer/dryer to get off, and was embarrassed to have been caught. If you reread the original post with this in mind, the excuses/strange explanation as to why they had said oof peep, the way they had, really does seem pretty sus honestly. One of the noises I make happens to be an exaggerated oof peep. A la that of a porn actress. This has cleared it up perfectly. Thank you. You/Briambi. Update? Never mind. It wasn't her mom. It was her stepdad. All good. Maybe stick to PG impersonations until you move out of your parents' house, haha. That was funny. I guess the teenager op downvoted you. Take it easy there, Squirrely Dan. Wish you weren't so peepin' awkward, bud. To be fair. Yes. Well, actuallys. Is that what you appreciates about me? I thinks I'm having a panics attack. Put a lil pepper on it. I've done worse. So has your mom. You'll be fine. Probably had some she was ashamed of after saying it, but it because you could probably hear her. I desperately want audio of this impression. If you're desperate, there are plenty of sites which have source audio op imitated. I am so happy that I am not the only one who makes all these random noises and screams when alone. Though I haven't gotten caught yet. I imitate Emperor Palpatine all the time when I'm alone. Don't ask. It's treason then. I imitated that distinct oaf peep of a porn actress right when my mom came through the back door, right above me. I used to think that voice was hilarious. Until I was bartending at a busy restaurant and the barely 20-something boys I worked with would do it all night at service bar. Funny AF at first. I think it got old when the add-on started. Am I the only one just waiting to hear a recording of said beat by Op? No. I'm kinda with you. I'm pretty sure it's Riley Reid, and I just haven't done the search yet. I'm also waiting for the quick link drop. Edit to add. I think that for the lazy or whatever links have been downvoted. Just wait calmly until she comes down. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime. Maybe sit on the dryer. She'll see you aren't up to anything and it will all be okay. My mom came through the back door. Nice. Now I wanna know if Op is a dude or not. Not a big deal. My thought. Maybe a teenager that thinks the heaven falls down if their parents know they watch porn. And assuming the mom knows it's a porn star impersonation. Quality. The TLDR can be read in an entirely different way TBH. For this I yelled it like I was a real estate agent getting DP'd in the kitchen of her open house. Bro, you're watching too much Property SX videos. According to my friend. This isn't much of a feep up. If I don't know what that oaf peep sounds like and I'm a 29-year-old dude, neither will your mom. Exactly. Plus not that we know Op's mom must avoid juvenile joke, but like hey, who cares? It's just funny, even if she did know what you were impersonating. No biggie. We've gotta know Op. Are you a guy or a gal? Lamau, how do you know it's your mom? You mean you can't tell who is walking by the sound of their steps? Or am I just weird? Oh, yeah, I can tell. You didn't mention that, so I didn't know how you knew. Well, I'm not Op, lol. I would like to know why brains randomly make you say something if think you are alone. Happens to me too. Mostly impersonating someone. I sometimes yell out random StarCraft 2 commentary by In Control Rip or Rotterdam. Is this the brain self-testing the ability to manipulate vocal expression in a safe environment? Wait, what's the peep up here? Your mom heard you say oaf peep? How is that bad? Seriously. Unless Op is a literal child. This is absolutely nothing. And if Op is a literal child, I don't feel comfortable hearing about their porn habits. This is dumb. Today I learned that porn star actresses say oaf peep differently from everyone else. I mean, your mom came in your back door. That's 96% of Pornhub's videos now. Do you say what's up, stepbro? A real estate agent getting DP'd in the kitchen of her open house. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Or just extremely specific and colorful storytelling? There is a subgenre of porn where the central conceit revolves around interactions with realtors holding an open house or some similar variant. You gotta give us updates. Lame. That's a weak ass today I effed up. Is Op female? I read it in the voice of a female lol. Get the revenge CD. Worth its weight in laughter. You won't be sorry. But what happened after you went upstairs is what we are all wondering. Today I effed up? Or TIFF? Yo, I do the same exact speep. Dude here BTW if that's relevant. I'd TBH, this just seems like it isn't that big of a deal to me. What are you honestly worried about here? It's embarrassing and speep, but I'd move on and forget it lol. The best thing you could have done was immediately walk upstairs and say, did you hear that? I read this title too fast. Thought it said impressing a porn star, haha. Then it talked about the mom. Thinking maybe the oaf peep impressed the prawn star mom. If you are a boy, I think you're overthinking this. It's weird, but nothing to be extremely embarrassed about. If I were you, I would just tell about this Reddit post. Seems like a easy way to make it clear. I expected a wild story, because I first though the title said impregnating. I also squeal in general. Why is it that every porn story involves a washing machine? Get those good vibrations. Gotta double down so that they get in on the joke. Keep saying it. My brother does this speep all the time. It doesn't matter who's home, or where we are even. You could be specific and throw one of those 25F hints. Just saying. I think sex of the op would be important to know in this situation. Too loud. Didn't realize I'm on Wasbach home. Ah. Property sex. A fellow man of culture. Too late to add out loud. So literally nothing happened other than you saying oh feep. Okay. Where's the feep up? Sex. Bloody legend. I love that you do that. Can you do the Hoya? Dude, they said porn not linked from Legend of Zelda. Someone in my forensics class used to do this in the back of the class to herself. Her and my friend had an feep off during bookwork days. Really though, just pretend you said it normal. Walk up like nothing happened. Do you know where to get water from? Or make sandwiches in an oven? Lick microphones? Just curious. Sounds exactly like me but at work. Only way to get through the day is to make weird noises and yes screaming okay peep. In every way possible as well as weird moaning is a must. Your coworkers must love you. On the bright side, if your mother recognized what you were going for with the impression you know she's watching porn. Everyone is trying to impersonate Thag voice RN. R/Letterkenny approves. Someone get me that audio file. Just explain you are a kitchen worker. I have not worked at a single restaurant where I would find it strange if the entire bow spontaneously erupted in their best girl sex moans during a rush. Especially if we get a big ticket. Alright guys, let's get ready. We got a 14 top walking in. Suddenly you hear 6 males loud as hell oh yeah peep me harder dad I. Aaron Hansen. Upvote if you thought of the same Letterkenny scene. Every other person here asking whether op is a man or a woman. And I'm sitting here wondering what porn actress has that distinctive of an oaf peep that it has to be explicitly stated. You say distinctive, but I have no idea what you're talking about. It seems probable that your mother also wouldn't recognize it as a reference to a porn star. I think the only problem you may face is if she chastises you for screaming the F word out for no reason. Who's the porn star? I couldn't help but picture op as Aaron Hansen. Do you have ADHD by any chance? I learned recently that people with ADHD have a thing with mimicking accents and doing impressions, and there's like zero filter on our brains when we do it. XD, I am 100,000% guilty of this on the daily, and reading your post made me think of this. XD. The style of mimicking you're describing is a symptom of autism spectrum disorder. Not to be confused with the chameleon effect, which is a symptom of ADHD. Comorbidity is common, so it's very possible you have both. Ooh, fascinating. I'll be researching this more. Thanks. Quick question. You boy or girl? Op needs to record his oaf peep impression and drop us a SoundCloud link. Own that speep bro. If anybody thinks you're watching porn, call them out on it. Ayo. Diffuke you just say. How you know what porn sounds like? Bro you watching that speep? Cause I know I don't watch that speep. The only thing I can think is, oh peep. The only thing I think is, oh think. I see I'm not the only person that does random weird impersonations on a whim. I've almost made it a Tourette's thing, I do it so much. If it makes you feel better, your mom probably laughed inside and thought you were always a strange child. I'm betting op is a guy. We need an update PLS. It's been 4 hours. Guys, I think op's dead. He's still in that basement to this day. Maybe Debbie from Dallas or Jake from State Farm. This TL. Doctor makes me think it might be your stepmom. Ha ha ha, this is great. I love it. I love that you do weird things alone. My wife makes fun of me for it, but in my alone time I like to make different funny faces in the mirror to see what they look. Just say it's Riley Reid bro. Not the real estate agent Lamau. We are kindred spirits. I hope this worked out okay for you. More sex related posts. Time to unsub from this, I think. Sure you did. Of course you'd make a porn star oaf peep moan when your mom came in your back door. I need you to tell me that you're a guy. I also do this. And make up little songs in my terrible singing voice about what I'm doing. But I live alone and am only judged by my cat. I automatically thought it was a chick, so. What happened with a dude? Are you still in the basement? Wait, are you a chick? So who is the actress op was imitating? His name was John Cena. This has been done by every 14-year-old boy ever. I think you'll be okay. Maybe a little embarrassed. It sounds like you didn't actually peep up, but that you feel embarrassed by the whole situation. The whole thing might end up in speeps and giggles when you confront your family later. I wonder how many PMS op is getting asking for a sound clip. I also do this sometimes. This needs updates. I swear I thought this said impregnated. Shows I can't read early in the AM. r/unexpected letter Kenny. My mom came through the back door. Wolf peep, mate, that's impressive. Yayuk. Source on the DP vid. If she was your stepmom, then it would have been a completely different category. Having Asperger's be like. So your mom was mad or what? I got thin floors and my neighbors literally just woke me up. Had to laugh out loud a little when your FU is about porn sounds and you mentioned the back door. Lol, I do this all the time, but I've never been caught and I hope to keep it that way. Right. That dryer felt good, didn't it? F in chat. I literally do this on a daily basis. Don't ask my why. I used to be a chef and a couple of the guys just used to go, oh yeah, right there. If they're making sausages, putting meat on the grill, just whatever really, so it turned into one of those work things. It's bled into my home life now and my partner and I just do it for everything, so I'm sure our neighbors think we're constantly at it.